Hey, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is May 18, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And just looking at this title, once again, it's not looking good for TX. It says here you have TX power outage map. Severe storms leave nearly 480,000 homes, businesses without power. Once again, guys, it's been 2 days already. 2 days. Experts are sounding the alarm. This is going to last for 3 weeks. 3 weeks of darkness. I want to bring this up really quick here, guys. You have this information coming out, power outage updates. Center Point now says more than 400,000 customers have been restored since Thursday's storms, and they're working to have restoration substantially complete to customers who are available to receive service by the end of Wednesday. You have some people here saying my electricity is still out. How do I find out my place on your to-do list? Someone said the end of what? What does that mean exactly? Alright, we're going to get to all this here, guys. We're going to get to all this. So, here's the deal. The first time, again, the breaking news about the storm hit Texas, there were 1 million, over 1 million have lost their power. That 400,000 was part of that 1 million, which right now 500,000 are still without power. All right, let me bring this up really quick. So you see that number? You see this number right here, 548,000? Alright, we're going to refresh it. Let's see if the number drops, which I believe it will. Let's see. Give me a second. Let's refresh the page. It's going down, but it's going down really slow. It's going down really slow. That number's been like that for a day and a half. So it's still in the 500,000. Louisiana has gone down. What's going on in Virginia? Seems like there's a storm out there in Virginia. That's something new. Alright, but we're focusing on this one here, guys. Once again, Texas, 545,000, 500,000 without power. And it's really hot. And a lot of people are saying, hey, are we going to get our power back on? Experts are saying in the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks of darkness. And you guys already know that region got hit with the Great American Eclipse. Texas. I mean, what in the world you guys did here? I mean, you gave the red heifer to the Holy Land. Now all of a sudden you're seeing something here. So as the Houston area works to clean up and restore power to thousands, again 500,000, after a very powerful storm that left at least 7 DEAD, and the number has gone up. My deepest condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. It says here, it will do so Saturday under a strong warning and as all of the southern Texas to start to feel the heat. Oh man, give me a second here. Hold on. What's the temperature gonna be in Texas? Okay, Houston, Texas, 5-day forecast. 5 days forecast. All right, give me a second here. All right, here we go. Ooh, 90. Basically, it's all gonna be 90. Whoa. Humidity is 61%. Wind is only 8 miles per hour. Whoa. No rain. It's all just gonna be sunny. Look out, Texas. You guys are going to feel the heat. You guys are going to feel the heat with no power. And nighttime is going to drop to like 72. But man, look at that. 90, 90, 90, 89, 90. Basically, it's all in the 90s. You got 93 there. Get out the way, Lewis. You got 93 there. Yeah. So that's going to be the 10 days forecast for Houston, Texas. That region, 500,000 don't have power. Please share this video. It's very, very, very important. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. I'm bringing you all the latest updates, all the information. And again, I want to thank everybody so much for the love and support. And I'm sorry if I can't respond to you guys when it comes to the premiere, like the comments box. I'm sorry I can't reply to you. While you guys are watching this, I'm making another video right now. So it just, you know, I'm doing back to back video. And again, I'm just a working man, just bringing you guys all the good info here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for the prayer for my wife, my grandmother Dorothy. She's doing great. Thank you so much for your prayers. Harris County, you have the sheriff said that 3 have passed during the storm, including an 85 whose home caught FIRE after being struck by lightning. Man. And a 60-year-old who had tried to use his vehicle to power his oxygen. Oh my. Wow. My condolences and prayers. Once again, you had the mayor said at least 4 were out in the city where the storm swept through this county, which includes Houston. The National Weather Service issued flood advisory and watches for parts of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. Lack of electricity raises possibility of heat-related. Whoa, look at this. The National Weather Service in Houston warned that with temperatures hitting around 90 degrees, we just did that research, a 10-day forecast, 90. It says here this weekend, you have people should know the symptoms of heat exhaustions. Don't overdo yourself during the cleanup process. It said in a post on the social platform X. Man. They can't catch a break. The bombing weather is a concern in a region where more than 500,000 home and businesses remain without electricity Saturday morning, down from nearly 1 million. Once again, you have the storm Thursday with wind of up to 100 miles per hour. That's a Category 2 wind there. Blew out windows downtown while a tornado touched down near the northwest Houston suburb of Cypress. Power could be out for weeks in some areas. Harris County judge said Friday that it could take weeks for power to be restored in some areas, with multiple transmission towers down. This person urged patience. Now, another 21,000 customers were without power in Louisiana, where strong winds and a suspected tornado hit down from a peak 215,000. This is very important here. You have Houston HEALTH department said it would distribute 400 free portable air conditioners to areas, seniors, people with issues, and young ones. Again, I truly apologize. I'm using code words here because I don't want to get hit by the platform. Widespread event bring Houston to a standstill. The widespread event brought much of Houston to a standstill. Trees, debris, and others, and littered the streets. One building brick wall was ripped off. But it's not only that. There are LOO, going on. There are wolves coming out at nighttime. You have facility district in the Houston area cancel classes Friday for more than 400,000. And once again, Gov offices were closed. City officials urged many to avoid downtown and stay off roads, many of which were, flooded or lined with down power lines and manufacturing traffic lights. Once again, the mayor warned that the blue were out in force, including state troopers sent to the area to prevent, there you go, Looting. He said that the speed and intensity of the storm caught many off guard. See, that's the thing. That's the thing that truly bothers me. You know, all these lawlessness and wolves. Instead of working together, they're just out there. See, this goes to tell you that, you know, again, ain't we glad? I mean, we should give thanks to the Lord for sending his one and only begotten son. We're going to be in that new world where we don't have to see none of this type of stuff. Please pray for the people out there. I mean, guys, if the system is down, you best believe there's some lawlessness going on. Once again, most Houstonians didn't have time to place themselves out of way. This person pulled up Thursday night to Houston Pets Alive, the animal rescue organization, where she is executive director to find the dogs and cats. More than 30 in all were they were good. They were good, guys, but the winning had been ripped off. The sign was mangled and water was leaking inside. All right, so the animals are doing great. The animals are good. Wow, guys, I'm gonna leave this link on my Twitter page. You wouldn't believe the pictures in here. And I can't show the picture, guys. I can't show the video. I mean, everybody nowadays can't show nothing. That's how tough it is in the platform. So you have this person worried whether she will get paid with the power still out at the restaurant where she works in Houston. We don't really know what's going to happen, she said. Once again, you have the disaster events declaration paves the way for aid. This person signed a declaration which paves the way for state and federal storm recovery assistance. Basically, when they declare stuff like this, that's when agency like FEMA and money comes in, and also I do believe National Guards. Again, this is what you call the emergency declaration. All right, so once again, you had the Sleeping Giant leader, about time that his name pops up. The Sleeping Giant leader also issued a declaration for 7 counties in TX, including Harris, over severe storms, straight line winds, tornadoes, and flooding since April 26. His action make federal funding available to people impacted by the storm. Very important updates here. Emergency officials in neighboring Montgomery County described the events to transmission lines as catastrophic. High voltage transmission towers that were torn apart and down power lines pose a twofold challenge for utility companies because the damage affect the transmission and distribution system, according to Alexandria. A power and energy. Give me a second here, guys. I'm trying to remove these advertisements. I don't want to get hit really hard. Once again, transmission and distribution system, according to Alexandria, a power and energy expert who called that a rare thing, damage to just the distribution system, and it's more typical. They weren't expecting this here, guys. No one out there in Texas were expecting this. This is why we tell people to prepare, to prep. A lot of people ask me, prep for what? Prepare for what? Prepare for this? But again, Marcus and Scarf is just going to keep coming and coming and coming. It says here, how quickly repairs are made all depend on a variety of factors, including the time it takes to assess the damaged equipment, replacement, and road work. access issues, and workforce availability. Centerpoint Energy deployed 1,000 employees on Friday and had requested 5,000 more line workers and vegetation professionals. AP reporter Kelly and OKC and others. Okay, they're the one who reported this. Big shout out to the journalists. Big shout out to them for bringing the news. Journalists has tough jobs too, guys. They do. They really do. Big shout out to the journalists. They be out in biblical wars and everything. Oh man. Okay, so I got to bring this up really quick. I never seen anything like this. TX power outage map. Severe storm leave nearly 480,000 business home without power. In order for me to continue reading, I have to scan that. Again, it just... This is where we are right now with technology. I have to scan that. And then you have to fill out all these forms and email and this and that. I'm good. I'm just good. I don't need all that information just coming to my phone. Give me a second here, guys. When will power be back on? This is an update. Centerpoint gives Saturday updates saying they're working to have most customer up by Wednesday, right? Instead of 3 weeks, they're saying Wednesday, which is better. I mean, we don't want to hear like weeks. Centerpoint also said that the customer whose weatherheads were damaged need to have a qualified electrician repair it before power can be turned. What? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Centerpoint Company also said that customers whose weatherheads were damaged need to have a qualified electrician repair it before power can be turned on. I guess solar panels and other stuff. Give me a second here, guys. I just want to get hit with a copyright. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remove myself. I can't pause that video. It won't let me. All right, so it says here once again, Centerpoint Energy gave an update on Saturday on efforts to restore power to hundreds of thousands of customers still in the dark. Centerpoint said that as of 10:30 a.m., more than 82% of their customers had power. That's around 2.3 million customers. Wow. Okay, so they also said more than 400,000 customers have had their power restored since Thursday storm. Okay, but what about the 545,000? Once again, you have Centerpoint said they are working to have restoration substantially complete by Wednesday for customers who are able to get power. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I had my puppy in here. She wanted to go back inside the house. All right, so it says here, so they caution that the estimate could shift because of challenges they may still encounter following the storm. Editor note, we reached out to Centerpoint to clarify what they mean by customers who are able to get power. We'll update the story with that answer when we get it. Now, they also said they won't be able to restore power to customers who had their weatherhead damaged in the storm. Give me a second here. Give me a second. So this is what they need to repair. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's this here. This is the Weatherhead. What is the Weatherhead? What is a Weatherhead? So this is the one. And they're saying that Texans, they need to replace all that before power go back on. It says here the term Weatherhead, when applied to residential electrical system, refers to the rounded metal or plastic cap, where the utility company's overhead service wires turn downward through the service mast towards the electrical meter and the service entry point into your home. You will not find this feature in communities where electrical service is run through underground cables, but in traditional overhead service delivery, each home will have a weatherhead that sits atop the service mast through which the service wires reach the home entry point. Okay, so I seen that. Again, I seen it. I know which one they're talking about now. So the weatherhead's rounded cap is essential to protecting the service wires and preventing water, dirt, and pests from infiltrating the service and damaging the service wires. We already know that. I'm not gonna read that. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. So that's what he's saying. You need to have a electrician come and replace that before power is restored. Who's gonna pay for it? Give me a second. How much to replace a weatherhead? Give me a second. Give me a second here. Insurance? Possibly insurance. Yeah. Again, if you pay insurance or the landlord or whoever. This is the price. Weatherhead replacement costs $200 to $600 plus. The parts alone cost $10 to $20 on average, but can also cost $100 plus depending on the brand and material. All right, so it's not that bad. I mean, again, this is why when you are a homeowner, you have to have some kind of escrow account or a separate account that you put money away for worst case scenario. Landlords, is their job to replace it. I mean, it's their homes. All right, so I know some people cannot afford to save money. I can understand that part. I mean, it's really hard for everyone. But again, there has to be some kind of help. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I'm looking for the article. Here we go. Where I left that. They also said that they won't be able to restore power to customers who had their weatherhead damaged in the storm. Customers who have had their weatherhead damaged would need to contact a qualified electrician for repairs. If you're not familiar with a weatherhead, it is the device where power comes into the home through the electrical service drop. It's often a pipe located on the side of a home or building. Be careful around any wires near the weatherhead. I suggest you leave this to a professional. If you don't know anything about this, don't mess with it. Again, just call the electrician. They might have some kind of deal because of the storm. I recommend professional workers. Please don't go out there and try to look like Albert Einstein. All right, so you can learn more about blah 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 skip for customers who rely on power for potential saving equipment. Centerpoint says even when the power comes back, they can't guarantee there won't be interruption. Wow. So even if the power comes back, there could be lights going off and on, off and on. So they say to make sure there's a reliable backup supply or alternate plan. Again, generator, generator and stuff. You know, you need those type of things. All right, so give me a second here, guys. Might have to end this here. We already read. Yeah, I read. Yeah, I read this part here. This is coming out from the Harris County Judge Lena. We already talked about that. And that's where we at right now. Let me take you back to the poweroutage.us. And this is where we at. This is the number. Once again, 545,000. We will refresh the page. Here we go. It's still at 545,000. So they're still trying to help. I mean, they are working around the clock. When I say they, I'm talking about electricians, electric companies. I mean, they're out there. They're trying to get this thing built ASAP. It's gonna be hot in Texas. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, please be safe out there. The wolves are out. Stay out of downtown. They're urging everyone to stay out, stay home. The wolves and lawlessness are out there. They're doing their stuff. I do believe that eventually, give me a second. Let's see if this National Guard. Mm-hmm. Um... All right, so there is a lot of emergency declaration going on in TX. So, again, I do believe that, again, you guys know Texas has National Guards. So, we are praying for a lot of people out there. I'm going to keep you updated on this story. Please share the video. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters, prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Sunday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.